Hi there, thanks for stopping by. In this video, I would show you how the beginner will write a code that will be slow, non-efficient, efficient rather, and how to read, but also very unattractive compared to how to write the same code to be very efficient and easy to read, but also like even faster in terms of processing. So here we go. Most of my recent videos will be in this format so that it again the idea is to like help you improve the overall coding ability, and so you're able to like write code the proper way rather than writing sloppy code. So typically, if you're given a problem to like say write a code or write a function that would receive a code and would like make a decision or like print to the screen, inform the user of which kind of error occurred. In this case, we are relating to like a server error, where if it receives a code that is 200, then it should say that everything is okay. And if it receives a code that is 404, which is very common on the server, when the server is not available, it should say server not found. Or if it receives a code that is 500, then it should say it's a server error. That the server is present, but there's an error. And if it receives any other code apart from these three numbers, it should say unknown because the code is not in memory. Okay. And so yeah, if you like, if I'm going to give you that kind of description for a problem, then you'll be tempted to like write it this way. So it's just using conditioners, and so the user will providing this input into the function, and then you just use an if statement. Just ask it if 200 return okay. Of course the code will work, but it's not efficient, and it needs to like check through. Suppose the value is like 500, it needs to like check through all these conditioners before reaching here. Or if the value is not in this list, it needs to like check go through all the if and else statements before like making the decision. And usually once you're like running like multi-processing kind of like heavy duty code, then this is like very inefficient. Like it takes forever, like you unnecessarily stress the computer. And so here we have this. If we run this, I mean, it's hard to read. You have to like take some time for you to like really understand what's happening here. And this is typically what I would describe to be like a beginner way of coding. So I'm calling this particular function get starters version 1, and I'm going to show you the version 2 now of a better way of writing the same code to like do the same thing and to be more efficient. And what we change is, rather than using all these if else statements, we would use a dictionary. Here we go. So this is just the line of code we need, just one line. Here I'm defining the function again, just like the above, but I'm giving the version 1 so that we can compare the outputs. And we just create a dictionary. Remember the curly bracket, it's what makes it a dictionary. And we have a key and a value. And so we just link those two together. And once we have those two together, then we could do get code unknown for the last one. If it doesn't like work, like if it's not available in these ones, then that's what we should show. And with this, that's it. We just return this value. So for example, if we like provide a value that's code that matches any of this number, then it will give us the value associated with that particular key. So that's just the idea behind it. So if we give it a 200, then it will get the value associated with that 200, and that will be okay, and that's what you see. So this is like very fast and very efficient and easy to understand. So let's check. If we give it a value of say 300, which is not in the list, it will tell us it's unknown because it's not in the list. If we give it a value of say 300 in the second code here, we should get the same thing, unknown, because it's not in this particular dictionary. you will change this value to say 500. Then it will tell us that it's a server error, and if we do 500 here, tell us it's a server error, and it could test for the rest of them. And so yeah, in this video I successfully showed you a better way of eliminating or avoiding if-else statement in your code.